6 Ways to deal with the loss of a loved one. Have you lost someone recently who was very dear to you? Does it keep you awake the whole night and make you cry out loud? Do you feel broken and shattered? Well, I have been there and I feel you. The time immediately after the loss of a loved one is particularly difficult. It just seems to stop. We wish for the time to slip away quickly, as time is said to be a great healer. But it seems to be frozen. It is a time of bereavement and anguish for us. But keeping emotions locked up inside can add to the emotional turmoil of our loss. Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'll be sharing some of the secrets that helped me deal with the loss of a loved one. They will help you to deal with your loss as well, and also help you to accept this painstaking reality and move on with your life. Number 1. Express your emotions freely. Letting out your feelings and sharing them with those who care will lessen the gravity of feelings. It's alright to let your emotions loose. Cry out loudly, mourn them, miss them, and talk about them. This is a good way to cope with the death of a loved one. To tough it up and become strong is difficult, so allow yourself to be weak, to be broken, and vulnerable. Don't bottle up the grief. Don't let it block out the world. Don't let it stop you from letting anyone in. Let your grief out and have faith that you are not alone in this. Number 2. Get out of denial. The shock of losing can elicit a feeling of denial. They cannot leave me, this is not possible, this can't be happening to me, or this must be a dream. All these thoughts plague your mind and make you restless. Although accepting the reality is a difficult task, only by accepting the reality you can be at peace once again. To cope with denial, confront both physical and emotional reminders of that person. See their lifeless body, visit their grave, smell their favorite scent. Cry your heart out and let others know and see your pain to deal with the loss of your loved one. Break open that impenetrable shell that you have created around yourself and let the grief wash over you. Only once you face the fact of death squarely can you come out of denial. Number 3. Don't feel guilty when happy. All the firsts after losing a loved one are grueling and arduous emotionally. The calendar is a constant reminder. This was the day we had our first date. This is when we got married, that's when we bought our first car. The flashbacks make it hard to move on, but life is a name of perpetual motion. The breaths of your loved one cease, but life doesn't. Following the demise of your loved one, there is a feeling of guilt that washes over you. I am alive and he's gone. How can I be happy and celebrate life without him in it? Such sentiments, although natural, need to be addressed. In such situations, you have to give a positive tone to your thought process. You will need to ask yourself certain questions, like your wife will want you to never find love again? Or your husband will not want to celebrate your kids' achievements? Or your other loved one will want you to be despondent and miserable in his absence? If the answer to your question is no, then it's time to make some changes in your life. Let that smile light up your face. Let the room reverberate with your laughter. Celebrate your promotion, cut that birthday cake, go out, and find love again. The one who had to leave is gone, but you are alive. They would want you to live your life to its full potential and not waste it in sorrow and gloom. Number 4. Find support. To deal with the loss of a loved one, it is imperative to surround yourself with love and support. The circumstances of every person demand a different support setting as per their need. It can be friends, family, therapy, meetings, or even medical intervention. Family and friends can act as a great support systems in times of grief. When someone offers you a shoulder to cry on, don't hesitate to take it. The support is not only emotional, but it can also be physical and financial. If a friend offers to run errands, it's okay to say yes. This will let you have more time to tend to your emotional needs and to deal with the loss of a loved one. Don't overwhelm yourself with guilt if you have to ask for or accept help, as little drops make a river. Little help from friends and family in your time of despair can act as solace and relief. Number 5. Reminisce the good memories. Oftentimes the last memories we have of our loved ones keep coming back to haunt us. The image that mostly comes to our mind is of our loved ones after their last rituals. Covered in a white shroud, or sleeping peacefully in a coffin. If they were suffering from an illness, the flashbacks of all the tough times keep haunting us. The pains, the hospital visits, and the hardships they endured are what we remember the most. These emotions are not unusual when dealing with the loss of a loved one. But if we replace the bad memories with the good, and celebrate their life instead of mourning their death, it will be easier to overcome the grief. We can reminisce about how they lead a fulfilled life, how they enjoyed their life before the disease or accident. We can celebrate how they impacted our life, made them whole, brought positivity and fulfillment in our lives. How they taught us to live and love amidst hardships. We can chronicle our relationship with them, make scrapbooks of photographs of the good times we shared. Tell their stories to our friends and family to keep them alive in everyone's hearts. Write a diary of the memories of them we cherish. So even if our minds forget, our eyes will not. Now, moving on to the last and the most important tip to dealing with the loss of a loved one. Number 6, meditate. Meditation can act as a great tool to rid yourself of some of the anguish you have been holding inside. These emotions lurk on and prevent us from healing. To meditate, sit in a quiet place, close your eyes, imagine your favorite place, see your loved one sitting with you. Talk to them, tell them how you feel, how you miss them, how you love them, how you would do anything to have them back with you. Ask them for forgiveness or forgive them if they had asked you in their lifetime, but never imagining they would leave you. You didn't. Imagine this with all the positivity you can summon and end this conversation with a positive note. Think of your favorite memory with them and spend time in that loving memory. Take deep breaths and open your eyes. This will surely help you to get some closure and heal the symptoms of your grief. Sometimes our loved ones leave us suddenly and we miss saying those last words, asking them for forgiveness or forgiving them for when they hurt us. Love, keep a pet, adopt a baby, foster a child, nurture a plant, travel the world, complete the bucket list. Do everything that gives you a sense of being alive to deal with the loss of a loved one effectively. Celebrate your life and celebrate the life your loved one lived. Don't let someone's death take your life too, as your life is for you to live. With that, it's a wrap. But I'll be back with another video soon to share my secrets to life, relationships, growth and much more. Till then, take good care of yourself and others around you. Also, do like, subscribe and share our content with your loved ones. Don't forget to ring the bell too. Bye bye and thanks for watching.